Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Nick Nitro back with some more Madden 23 ranked online action. Last night was a horrible night. As you can see, I'm on a 4-game losing streak. Uh, some of them were pretty close, some of them were blowouts. Should have won a couple of them, but it is what it is. We got to get back on track here tonight. So yeah, that is what we are going to plan to do. Give me 1 second here. All right. Almost done. All right. That should save that. All right. Give me a sec to give a few shout outs here. Almost done. All right. Good to go. Alright, as you can see, like I said, last night was one of my not so great nights playing online. Played a horrible defense. Gotta try to really rebound tonight. Really hoping they didn't update rosters because the Raiders just lost more people on defense, and their defense is atrocious. I haven't played with another team other than the Raiders in a few years online, so I would hate to have to switch it up, but to compete with some of these other teams, you might just have to. So, all right, let's try to get back on track. Guessing I'm playing the Bills, Chiefs, Bucks, Ravens, or Packers. Let's see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Oh, the Colts.
Today,
Okay.
we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and
Matty
the Las
Ice.
Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. This fielded right at the goal line.
Tell about how he's returning, how he's going to play.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
Going to be one of these no-huddle guys.
Right,
Guarantee it. Luckily, he doesn't have a scrambling quarterback.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive
Nice
out
job,
on
Chandler Jones.
Space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard.
Wow, not a no-huddle guy. Look at that.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Two runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first
All right,
two plays.
defense, come on, baby.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I could probably play man coverage with these guys.
Well executed there on 3rd
I
down.
have to switch that up.
Confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He'll buy some time right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's got this down a yard or 2 short.
As soon as I say that, it's me on a
that'll give him 8 that time.
crossing
And
pattern.
that'll bring up a 2nd down.
What do you know?
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it.
Does have the best running back in the league, that's for sure.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards.
Really
That's
gotta
a first down.
stack some wins tonight, guys.
He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's got this
God,
down
their front four just, or not their front four, but defense, the interior defensive linemen are atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by Nate Hobbs there.
Whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's a pass swung out.
Come on, man. Saw that coming.
He's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed.
Risk here.
And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. On third down, here's Taylor. And they're going to mark him down.
Get it? He's going to huddle.
Maybe by about a yard, if that. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one
awful, awful defensive line.
Jonathan Taylor.
It's all right. We'll get this guy. He's a running team. Just got to adjust.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
Pretty sure I can play man on his receivers. Cannot have a night like last night.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Start strong. Come on, boys.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw his Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Why did I juke? I didn't think he was going to cut in like that.
Second down coming up. Well, that hit and holler, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Who's he using?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. This is White on the screen. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Don't take any risks yet. Not yet.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Carr. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
Nothing doing.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And that is Carr.
Got it.
Touchdown, Raiders.
3rd and short. Our speedster rookie Johnson playing press coverage on him. No safety help.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
right.
here as the kick's away.
Defense gotta get their heads out of their butts.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown.
Pull forward every time with this guy.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first
Yes,
down.
I do have to
He took what
spy.
the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And Ryan's throw caught by Pierce. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Four yards remain for 2nd down. To throw is Ryan. Steps away. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, Ryan on the move to his left. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
This defense, I don't know if I can work with this defense.
One play on offense, 7 seconds
I really don't.
half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The final shot here before half for Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Luckily we get
First
ball.
half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember,
Great
there toward the end
blocking.
of the second quarter,
Just
the
awesome
opposition
blocking.
scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh my lordy lord. Mr. Adams, what did you just do?
Are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Rolling to his right. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go play action with Ryan. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this
can't
one
stop
down
anything.
just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They run with Hines. downs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Ryan. Out to the right and
Of course he
complete
catches
to
it.
Pittman.
Why wouldn't he catch it?
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. On 2nd down and 4, Ryan flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the
bad.
3rd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Stunning.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Another try after the first down sack. Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Harris now to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Just gonna try different shit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Hines. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team. And keep the clock moving.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly.
God
That's
bless
into double
America.
coverage and intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
Why I do
Tried
that?
to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
That'll do it.
A lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out
Why
there playing on their feet in
do
open
that?
space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Can't win. Never gonna win again.
Burn one there after giving up the first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, I know he's.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 102 yards rushing.
Another loss.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Well, CD, for the
I've got to
side,
turn this
had
around.
opportunities in this one, but
That's
big
5
plays
losses
didn't
in a
go
row.
their way, especially late.
I think that's the
And
worst
they
I've
have to
ever
suffer
done
the L here.
Certainly
online.
felt like that takeaway. Once
I don't
it
know
happened,
what's going
it knocked
on.
the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium
Alright, come
back.
on. I gotta get this. I gotta get some momentum, man. Stop throwing stupid friggin' interceptions that cost me the game.
So that'll just just about do it for Charles
8
Davis.
rushing
I'm
yards.
Brandon
That
Gaudin.
is
You've been
not me.
watching
I
the
am a rushing
NFL
team.
on EA
I couldn't
Sports.
rush
For
against
more,
them.
log on to easports.com.
Wow.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
I've got to turn this around. I'm not losing this next game. I've never had a losing record. If I lose the next game, I will have a losing record. Wow. He was probably top 1,000. Of course, it doesn't show his rank because he disconnects when he's losing. I don't do that. Be right back. Five losses in a row. Come on, baby. We've got to turn this around now. I will not have a losing record. I swear to God, I better not be playing the Bills. Bills, the Chiefs, Packers, Rams. Let's see. Gotta step my defense up, man. They just have no talent. Last year we had Casey Hayward back there. A couple other linebackers. Some more defensive tackles. It also doesn't let me make certain adjustments this year.
EA Sports
Oh, the
coverage of the
Dolphins.
NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard
Tyreek
Rock
Hill.
Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins.
Here we go. And a scrambling quarterback.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway.
Come on,
from
guys.
Miami.
We've got to turn this around.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this.
Why don't my guys block like that?
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
You know.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2
Pathetic.
yards shy.
He's just gonna run it down my throat.
Gain, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're running it. It's Michelle.
And he got it.
At the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Can't get off any friggin' blocks.
Big tight end Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard
Just run it
line.
all day.
We're
All
scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just...
Thank you.
Tipped and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of...
And he's gonna quit already.
midfield.
What to say, man? You're running it down my throat.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's the worst offensive line in all of football.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I don't know why I do this to myself. I really don't. I don't know why I do this to myself.
The man who stood in this spot before, he always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get...
Thank you.
To force it in, and it's intercepted.
Go, boy.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Wow. Almost turns the corner.
The 25 and the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because
So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A nice little juke, and he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. On third down, here comes Mostert. They find some open field here. And now off to the races,
Awesome.
down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Awesome defense.
Raheem Mostert, 68 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tua going to try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And he'll get in.
Wow.
And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two. One up.
Two spies.
Take the lead.
How about that for a little risk reward, right? If you
There's
don't
nothing
get
I
it,
can
you'll be
do
down a
in this
point.
game
Let's
to
go
do
ahead and make a
anything right.
statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
What?
A nice attacking play.
Why the
They
fuck
picked up
was
a heck
chew
of a chunk
clock
of
on?
yardage.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
Nice throw, Derek. That was beautiful.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice.
Fuck this,
Just throw
dude.
it downfield
I'm
out
just
of the
taking the
pocket,
points,
only if you're
not risking an
absolutely sure.
interception.
Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. Brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Calls a timeout.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And it came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. We're seeing these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing now is Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to
touchdown.
A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams.
And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
To try again after the sack. Tua. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Tua hit, and the ball is out.
Fucking kidding me, man.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted.
Quit, tap out. Come on, give me my win.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They give it off here to the tight end. And a short gain here down to the 22. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And that stretches this lead to 20-8.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll go for it with Edmonds. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Is this a joke?
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
Tap out. That's it, baby. 5-game losing streak is over. Whew. Needed that. Needed that, boys. Man, he was pretty good too. Solid win. I will be right back. Gotta feed my cat. So now, against, as you can see, a guy that was ranked 1,316, so it was a solid win. I was on a 5-game losing streak. That was a huge win just now. Whew. Needed that. Whew. Man, I gotta keep this going. That was a solid win. Again, those of you just joining, just ended my 5-game losing streak against a guy that was ranked 1,000 in the world. As you can see here, it's a heck of a win. It wasn't even really close. Beat him 20-8. So we got to keep this going, folks. Keep this momentum going. All right, let's guess who we're going to be playing. The Bills, Bucks, Chiefs, Packers, Ravens. Let's see. Or nobody at all, even though there's 51 people searching. All right, let's keep this momentum going, boys and girls. Man, I needed that win. Whew. What's happening? Let's go. Let's go. "55 people searching right now. Can't even find an opponent. Oh, baby, yeah. 51 people searching for a game." There we go. All right. So, Bills, Bucks, Chiefs, Packers, Ravens. Let's see.
EA Sports coverage of the
In
National Football
Vegas,
League is on
the
the
Rams,
air. Coming up, we've
Super
got a
Bowl
good
champions.
matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders.
At least I don't have to worry about a scrambling quarterback, I guess. Just got to worry about Aaron Donald.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Cooper frickin' Cup.
From the end zone, here
Definitely
comes
can't
Brandon
blame that
Powell.
coverage on this guy.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Off the fake to Akers. Here's
And
Stafford.
Crosby just
Now the pressure
couldn't
comes
get
and
off
he
that
goes
block.
down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
No way.
Incomplete. Took
Better
a shot,
punt it, boy.
couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Okay, Dwayne, is everything
Dixon,
okay?
the punter is on as he sends it away. 51 yards on the punt there.
Hope
And
you're
it'll be
feeling
Raiders
better.
football, 1st and 10.
Rams have a
Carr
good
and the Raiders
defense.
come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Oy, oy, oy.
They'll begin on the
And
ground
there's
with
Aaron
Jacobs.
Donald.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped right
Job,
at
boys.
midfield. A pickup of 10, and
Good
it's enough for
execution
Las
there.
Vegas first down.
We always talk
All
about
right.
having to read defenses and how
See if he
complicated
keeps
that is.
pulling up his
Well, this was an
safeties and
excellent
blitzing
read.
everybody.
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot.
Come on, Adams. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too
Are you
many
freaking
bodies in
kidding
there got
me?
picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always
That
gonna
is
be a traffic jam,
ridiculous.
it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just
Let me get this
too many
guy.
bodies in the area, an interception can result. Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Going right back to Akers.
That was
And
absolutely
brought down, it looks like
ridiculous.
right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ridiculous interception.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. Max
Here we
Crosby,
go.
the one who got in there for the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really
Absolutely
nice
a
job staying
ridiculous
in their proper
interception.
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He'll get,
No, sir. Give me that ball.
the football. It's loose. And the Raiders
Rock
pick it up.
Yasin.
He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble.
Kick the
return
field
for
goal, bro.
6 and a Raider touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto,
Man,
and they
Cooper
just did
Kupp
it.
just got rock bottomed.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
Daniel Carlson, the
And he's
kicker,
up
with
past
the
the
tackle.
20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Back to throw. Stafford. Being chased out left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Stafford on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Why isn't that intentional grounding? There's no way he was out of the pocket.
Speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand
No
before
chance.
this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Ah, shit.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
Fucking saw that, man. God damn it.
Van Jefferson.
He got me on the play action.
For the touchdown.
I bit.
And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level.
I bit.
Extra point by
Otherwise, I
Gaines,
would have
up
had
and
that
good.
covered.
And we are tied at 7.
Nice play action.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I gives it to yous.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On the ground with a tight end.
Wow.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Carr going to go on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Let that go to the warning.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing
Great
there.
blocking, man. It's awesome.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire?
Come on, Derek, freaking lead the guy.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Of course, Josh
4
Jacobs
yards the
can't.
gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs.
Come on, bro.
That end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try.
Can't risk a sack. Good sack.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Play action. Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Does
football.
someone get that?
It
No.
looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the 1st half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes, you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better.
Darren
Maybe
Waller
they're starting to make some headway.
just drops it.
Even in today's NFL,
Hilarious.
we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver. We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jacobs is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Jacobs again. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Come on, defense. Turnover would be huge.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
We'll just take that.
And the Raiders are gonna
At the 1. Oh, my God.
Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific, because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Carr's throw
That's
taken
first
in
down.
by Adams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Some friggin' breathing.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Wow.
Get him down
What
about 3
a
yards
block.
short of the first.
Shed block.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be
Block
4th
shed,
down.
whatever.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
I'm gonna
Standing
let
right
that
on
tick
his
all the
own
way there.
5-yard
Call
line.
it timeout. Man, my guys cannot block.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return is Powell. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Going up top for Cup. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the Raiders
Come on, tap out. Tap out. Tap out time.
Take over right at the 50. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
See ya.
And he's going to get this one
Tap
all
out.
the way down to the Rams 11.
That's it.
Big hitter.
Ball
That one
game.
goes for
2 straight, baby. All right, I will be right back, folks. Girlfriend was talking. Alright, so that's 2 straight huge wins for your boy, who was on a 5-game losing streak before tonight. Well, so I'm 2-1 on the night, but 2 quality wins. Keeps me above 500. We're going to keep this going, baby. Keep this momentum going. Alright, so probably playing Bills, Rams, Chiefs, Packers, Bucks. Let's see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Packers.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas.
I think I can man up on these guys. Shouldn't have to play much zone coverage.
Fair catch, a signal for and take it.
But we like to start that way.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Rodgers going to come out throwing.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll buy some time right.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Now Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, nice stop there, D.
Good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
At least this guy plays realistic. Go for it on 4th down all the time. It's a good sign.
The Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Incomplete.
That was
Took a
close.
shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I really thought I had
There's
that.
something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move
Keep
it
bringing
down
everybody up,
inside
man.
the
I don't know why
25.
people do that so much.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as
Warps.
passes of 20 or more yards.
Warp
And
speed.
runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take
Wow.
ones like that each and every time, won't you?
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Come on, dude. I cut like shit on that.
2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Forced out to his left.
Thank you. What a pick. Came all the way across the field.
And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
How does he get back there? I don't understand that.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
To throw again on second down. Carr. He's got a man.
Gotta have one safety back there, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keelan Cole, 61 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. Oh, that's into a
Go ahead, tap out. That's it. He's done.
And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 36, Carr. He finds his man Johnson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this will be taken across midfield into the Green Bay territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw his Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And with just 4
see if I
seconds
can hit
left in this
this.
first half, a timeout call.
60 yards.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's Daniel Carlson, baby.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he gets it down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down, Jacobs once more. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get
Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Complete to Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll roll him out right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
All right, tap out time.
Off by Nate Hobbs. And
Yep, 3 straight, baby. Boom. This is how you do it. Five, four. Slowly but surely, rising those ranks. Give me 1 sec. Three straight after losing 5 straight against quality opponents too. So you see how his rank is blank? That happens when people just disconnect, or it doesn't happen if you concede, but if you just like turn your Xbox off because you're pissed, or just they'll take away your rank. So never do that, kids. If you want to see your rank, there are consequences to that. So we are 3-1 on the night. Much better than last night. Knock on wood. All right, let's see. It's going to be the Bills, Rams, Bucks, Chiefs, Ravens.
EA
Friday sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Saints.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans
Jameis
Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Man, I keep kicking off. I like it.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll start this drive just
through there,
across
huh?
the 30.
I like to check the quarterback's speed. I don't know how fast Jameis is. He's not that fast. All right.
Nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Winston.
Come on, you gotta pick that, dude.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it
No freaking way, bro.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 41.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jameis again. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints first here in
Should have had a pick on the first play of the game.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Can't let James Winston carve me up like that. Come on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Why people play with no safeties back?
75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with
It's
a
crazy.
touchdown of their own.
It's local.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Why aren't we picking that off?
Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one covers 29 yards, first down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It was Anthony Averett who got him down. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains, didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
These two teams all tied after one. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Ingram again.
The hell?
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Mark Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? They're running. Ingram. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Mark Ingram. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score
defensive line.
14-7.
Commit to run. Bring the safety up. Just walks into the end zone. Hilarious.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Why he keeps playing that beef?
Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A 1st down throw for Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. From the gun, Winston. They complete it to Hill. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. Dancing to his left. And going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action. Winston out to his left. This is caught. It's Hardy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Again, it's Winston. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Johnson's got it complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Toward
the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. He will have the conversion and more than that. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. 1st down. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Foster Moreau punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Olave holds it in. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Jameis now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They give to Ingram up the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Ingram again, a first down carry, and he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the middle, Ingram. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well.
What a drive.
And denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so
Hell of a drive
turnover.
there. Ran it down my throat.
And it certainly felt like NFL
Can I say?
football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
Let's see what this guy was ranked. 112. Wow. I almost beat the guy 112 in the nation. Wow. Wow. Be right back. Ranked 112th in the nation, and I'm 5,000. Matchmaking is terrible. I almost beat him, though. That would have been a hell of a win. Oh, well. I shouldn't have let him run it down my throat like that at the end. Not ending the night on that. So we're 3-2 on the night. Gotta end it on a good note. Let's go.
It's the NFL on EA
Colts.
Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium
Matty
in downtown
Ice.
Indianapolis.
John
Today, we're
Taylor.
set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas
Kicking
Raiders
again.
and
Wow.
the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no
Just don't have to worry about scrambling quarterback. Just gotta worry about my run defense, which is atrocious.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Flushed out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of
You okay, Mama?
the 39. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about
Mama,
the adrenaline
you
and
okay?
aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Able to slither by, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running
Come on,
game.
B.
And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Tired of people running it all over me.
Trayvon Merrick up to make the play defensively.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Again, it's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly.
Can't stop
It's a
anybody's
big man's
run.
game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Wow. Wow.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
This is fucking insane.
After 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Come on, dude.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are
Fucking kidding me?
This one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Once again, it's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now left side on the swing pass. And some room to work. Touchdown Raiders. Zamir White, 44 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He'll buy some time right.
That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 81 yards on the ground for him so far.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing now is Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. 20, 10, 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyron Johnson.
66 yards.
And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Ryan on 1st down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders
how's that good?
lead already, and they will get the football here as the
Bounced
second
off the
half is now
the
underway.
crossbar. Fuck.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Down to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, Jacobs once more. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Carr gonna throw. Escaping the pressure right. And finding Keelan Cole. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jacobs, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Flush to his right. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Ryan will throw again. Steps away to his left. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A carry here for the big tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
What a finish in this one, Charlie.
What a win, boys. 4-2 on the night. Carr 7 of 792 yards. It was a really good defensive game. Pick. 3 tackles for losses. It was a good night, guys. Needed it. Let's see what he was. Of course, no rank. I'm surprised that he let that. He's on a 5-game losing streak. Ouch. That gets me up to 5,000 rank. 18-15. 4-2 on the night. Lost our first game. Won 3 straight. Lost to a guy that was ranked 100 and something, and then just won. So 4-2. Good night overall. But I bid you adieu. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.